Hi, doll. Is Maggie Weems available?
Let me see if she might be. What is your name?
My name is Fortune, Layara Fortune.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
Thank you, doll.
And what did you, is there anything in particular?
Actually, what I wanted to discuss with her was this illegally authorized ankle monitor that was placed on me when Stacy Jackson, you know, my probation officer, was replaced for like a month.
Before you go on, yeah, is that Liara?
Yeah, honey, we need to get this thing off.
Okay, let me see if she's available.
Thank you, babe. If she's not there, remember this is an illegally authorized. They replaced Stacy Jackson with Ryan and snuck him in there so that Santa Cruz Police Department could frame me with Cottage Grove for their illegally authorized warrants, aka contract killing of 2 years now through 10 states. And this should have been removed already. I know Linville has probably thrown this case out as far as the Cottage Grove.
Hey, Miss Fortune.
Hey, my darling.
Maggie.
Maggie! My baby! I love you! So,
where are you right now?
I'm up. I got a new storage facility. I'm at Mountain View Storage. And I've been working on the property, hanging out up here. I'm kind of like taking it upon myself to like really like do the yard and do all this intense yard work. So I've been hiding out up here.
Mountain View Storage, still up in the state of Washington?
Yes, of course. No, I'm here in Washington. I'm right up Truck Village Drive.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Are
and
you working with that doctor?
no, I'm not going to take any meds. I refuse to. I was illegally framed in Vancouver. And what this national deputy did was they've been utilizing U-Haul and Penske on me for 2 years. And they did a gruesome, grave illegal arrest. Basically had me hauled off to a mental institution where I was forced on antipsychotics for 25 days. And I did see a judge on Zoom, and he said right in front of me, she's a danger to others. So basically what's going on is they're still grooming me as an incompetent to utilize the use of deadly force on me with the Santa Cruz Police Department that, as you know, I've told you, has been leading this illegally authorized gang stalking contract killing on me through 10 states for 2 years. So there's no fucking way in hell, Maggie, I'm going to take those meds that make me suicidal and have gruesome, grave nightmares. I mean, I was walked into a trap. I literally ran out of gas, Maggie, in Vancouver, Washington. Because remember when I told you I was moving to Seattle? Have I talked to you since then?
And your mom's up there?
And up in Orcas Island, exactly. I wanted to be near her. So get this, Maggie. I haven't even told you the details. So I arrived there when I had already made prior arrangements, a rental agreement to move into this room in Seattle in the U District. So when I get there, on arrival, the landlord decides to turn on me, and he arrives and shows up and tells me that if I don't have all of my belongings removed out of the room, now that I've actually returned the U-Haul, I was in a predicament. He said he was going to call the police. Thank God I was able to talk him down, cool as jets, and say, look, I will go ahead and rent another U-Haul, take all my belongings back to Siskiyou County. That's when I knew I was going to come back. So on my return, I passed through Vancouver, Washington. I ran out of gas, and I thought I'm going to wait because I had more money coming into my account the next day. So what I did is I pulled into a Walgreens where 5 Vancouver police officers surrounded me, strapped me to a cot and a medic, and had me taken off like they did in Red Bluff with remember the gruesome, grave, disrespectful arrest by Gibson and Mount Shasta, grooming me as incompetent again? Well, they hauled me off to a mental facility where I was forced to take these antipsychotics where I literally thought I was going to lose my mind. And what they do is they put holes in your auric body. And I had literally an intrusion of evil entities. And at night, I had the most gruesome nightmares. I mean, they were so horrible. But I had nurses there that were on my side that told me, look, just take them. And they were taking my blood and my tissue and all the DNA they needed. But they said, look, if you don't take these, you're not going to get out of here. here. So I had nurses, including Rita, who actually framed me with the judge as an incompetent, telling him that I was completely delusional and psychotic. She ended up coming into my favor when she had done the dirty work she was paid to do for the dirty cops. She came forward and would told me 3 separate occasions she was afraid for my life because these crooked cops who were after me had guns. So basically, no, listen.
You've been talking to Mr. Morrison, the public defender up there. What do you think of that guy?
He's an absolute fucking the public defender. The guy that was on the Zoom with me was a good man. No, I don't.
Okay.
He's okay. He was on the Zoom with me. He was trying to save my life. He was saying, look, it's evident that she was able to rent a U-Haul. She's got a license. It's evident that she's able to handle her business. I said, I believe in her. And the judge wouldn't go for it because I had somebody in there who was the DA, and as you know, as evil as Balboni, was telling him I was incompetent. So this judge is an evil fuck. But the public defender is a beautiful man. He's a noble man. He's wonderful. So
I have got to go, so I just want to make sure
we need to get this fucking thing off of my ankle. As you know, even Stacy says it's a slap to her face because she told me I could move to LA, and what they did is they moved Ryan in, Linville did, who's now in my corner and wants to live, so that they could frame me with Santa Cruz and the illegally authorized warrants with Cottage Grove police, who still have my mother's gold watches, these vintage gold watches worth a lot of money that they never placed in my personal belongings, nor her ashes. And the Lane County Jail is now with me. They love me like the Siskiyou County Jail. And they had to call up and demand that they brought her ashes so that I even have my mother's ashes with me. So I need you to get this ankle monitor off of me. I know Linville was going to throw it out. I heard through Rita. He knows about the gruesome illegal arrest that occurred with CHP, that Wairika took the title for the arrest when they had CHP do all the dirty work because it was being filmed in front of LaRue, who was disgusted. And as you knew, I ran into him the next day, and he's like, I want these crooked cops out of here. He feels so sad about what's happening to me. And he can't stop it, so you got to be the next one to do it, Maggie. We got Stacy Jackson. She's in our corner, and she took those grave calls of the murder attempts in Santa Cruz.
Right.
I love you.
So, Matt, I love you too.
So
Matthew Morrison is still the guy I should be talking to.
yeah, he's an amazing human being, and tell him I love him. I'm serious. You know how I love.
Make it through the weekend safe.
I will. I love you. Call me if you need. I love you. I'm going to let you go. Okay, bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.